Hi there, Cosmic Family. My name is Elial. In this incarnation, we are here in one more day of this planetary ascension. I am going to channel a message. Remember to only take what resonates and to leave the rest because it is a general channeling. Okay, I'm going to focus in messages for the path. Okay, what I am receiving in here, it is like you could be feeling at this present moment in a space where you are feeling restricted, where you are feeling limited or even trapped. Let's say that this could be linked with a home, people that want to move to other space. These limitations could be linked also with resources. Perhaps this is about a relationship in which you could be feeling that there are things that aren't changing and you are feeling like trapped in that situation, like repeating a mechanism. Perhaps that is a person with whom you share resources too. So you have to adjust this, but mainly I am feeling that you could have this lack of motivation and feeling that you aren't able right now to move forward and that something is blocking you. The thing is that you are trying to move out from this situation doing something that it is quite similar to the dynamics that you are already taking. It is like perhaps a new opportunity or an opportunity that is presenting, but it is very linked with things that you don't want to do or spaces that you want to sustain. And it is like this tendency to want to take that opportunity in order to produce a change, but actually in order to produce a change, you need to do something very different. And I think that your intuition is already like indicating the way or the path, but you are not paying attention to that, and that it is causing an inner conflict and perhaps a crisis of sense, because there is this part of yourself, let's say the intuition or the soul, telling you it is this way and your mind perhaps saying how can this thing solve something, or I don't believe that this thing can really solve the situation or help me to sustain me in time, if this is about resources or this is about wanting to move to other home, because you have conflicts in here. So I am saying that this is a very uncomfortable situation, perhaps a challenge that you are going through right now. And the first thing that you have to know, it is that you are not trapped in this situation and you are able to change this. But well, this is crazy because the two directions that are appearing, the first one that I told you that I was seeing that it was in a deviation of the soul. The deviation of the soul is an expression that I use when we took paths that aren't actually aligned with our heart, but they also could offer lessons. We could learn something about that. Many times we learn about the things we don't want to experiment anymore, but also we can develop tools for the path. And the thing is that when I started this channeling, the direction of your soul was placed, they exchanged the position while I was telling you this. So I think that there is something that needs a change of perspective. There is something that you weren't considering as an opportunity, that it is an opportunity, and you are putting the energy in the wrong place. Wrong with quotation marks. Wrong for your soul. There is nothing, we could see that there are things that could be wrong, but in this case I am talking only about the direction that truly has a sense for you. So this is changing constantly. What I am seeing, it is that this situation requires a change of perception in order for you to understand the potential of that opportunity or that new path that you have to open. And for some of you, I am seeing that this there could be like limiting beliefs that are creating mainly the blockage. Like yeah, because I am seeing quite clear an opportunity. This could be a project, this could be something or a decision, very, very clear. Um, and the fact that you don't believe that that situation or that decision will actually help to your situation, will contribute in some way, it is making you stay in the same right space, and things are becoming more and more uncomfortable. So I think that life wants you to experiment and to like encourage yourself to experiment new things, even though you don't have total certainty that they are working. But staying in the right same place, it isn't working either. So I think, yeah, it is moment to listen to your intuition and to assume that step, because I am seeing that there is a beautiful energy entering in your life through this experience. Let's see, because there is other thing that I don't quite understand. I am trying to traduce the images that I am receiving. Yeah, mainly this is about putting also a boundary to something. Perhaps it is a dynamic with other person that is draining you, and that is also creating this lack of motivation. Everything that drains us in the end prevents us from putting our energy in the important things that we need to put. So for some of you, this is also about putting aside, because this is what I am seeing, like you opening the way, like putting aside situations that perhaps you felt responsible for, or you assumed the burden, but they aren't actually something that you should do, and you know it, but it is like a place of guilty or of guiltiness, a place of you're like stepping into a space where you are feeling guilty for putting these boundaries, but actually this is something that will also collaborate to open the way, and for you to have the energy to start the projects and the things that actually allow you to change your reality and the things that you really want to change. Because I am seeing that it is like I cannot stand this this reality in this way anymore. So there is nothing to judge about that, because that feeling, it is what we need many times to understand what changes we need to do. So I am seeing that things will improve a lot. It is like processing the necessary discomfort right now that leads you to assume that those responsible decisions in connection with your soul. So I am going to end this video here. Thank you everyone, and see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.